Hey, beautiful Scorpios, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of June 15th. We have that solar eclipse on Sunday. We have Mercury going retrograde on the 18th. There is so much transformation and change from the deepest internal level to the collective external. So, for all my water signs, do a lot of cleansing, drink lots of water to help flush a lot of the emotions that are coming up within you. And also keep yourself nice and balanced because most water signs are empathic in some way. So, kind of just cutting your cords and being really patient and compassionate with yourself and with others if possible. Now, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, so please be sure to check all three. And if this is your first time watching me, thank you. I hope it serves you or helps you in some way. If it does, please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really do appreciate it. Or just share it with somebody you feel this can serve. All right, Scorpios, let's get started. Having guidance for the energy of Scorpios for the week of June 15th. Ooh, almost there. And a theme. Whew, I already know what this is going to be about. Theme for the energy of Scorpios for this week. And it's my sun, so I'm with you guys. The Star, the Ace of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Divine Guidance card, the Strength card, the Empress, the Six of Wands, the Lovers, and the theme of the week is the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Cups. All right, Scorpios, let's jump into it. The Star, the best card in tarot, starting out the week. Beginning of this week, you're going to recognize a lot of ideas, like realizations. It's going to be mental in nature, not just emotional. You're going to have this moment of clarity that's really going to help clear and illuminate your path and push you forward. When you have the Star to start out, number one, things are already turning in your favor. So the difficult situations you've been experiencing in the past, and granted, the collective situation isn't the best, but let's take a look at your own personal life here for a second. The things that you've been struggling with, that the difficult is in the past now. Things are meant to be a lot better. They're going to start unfolding in the direction of your dreams. Now, let me say this with the Ace of Swords, what's going to be asked of you is to follow the epiphanies, the inspiration, these new ideas that are coming up. I will say this, the decisions that you're going to be making, the realizations, they're good. It's good for you. However, when we move in new directions, when you have the Ace of Swords, the beginning is always a little bumpy because it's a learning curve. You're doing something different, new. You're having these realizations, and you are not just it's not just theory. You're putting them into practice. Now you have the Page of Cups here. So while there is a huge theme on relationships this week, let me just even this out for you guys. When you have the Page of Cups, somebody new is going to be entering your life to help emotionally support you. Now, can a Page of Cups be romantic? Yes, absolutely. But it tends to come in as a friend first. When you meet this person, and it can be completely platonic, it can be a new girlfriend if you're a girl, a new guy friend if you're a guy. It doesn't have to be, or whatever you identify as. It could just be a friend. But this is somebody who really gets you. When you have the Page of Cups, this is somebody who mirrors back to you your strengths, your beauty, your sense of humor. Like, they get you. And when you're around them, when you're in these little social environments, it fills your cup. You feel renewed. You remember what your worth, and you're excited. This person is a great emotional support system. Now, hear me out. You have the Divine Guidance card and the Strength card. Now, the Strength card for me as a reader, and I can only speak for myself, is the Breakup card. Don't freak out, but just hear me out. There is some objective approaches that need to be made this week in regards to your relationships. Page of Cups, the Empress, the Lovers. It's not that it's meant to be a struggle. The universe is trying to teach you to break out of old habits of attachment, of same way of doing things. And when you have the Divine Guidance card, that's an objective third party. This can be a therapist, a life coach, a spiritual elder, not your best friend, because they are not objective. These people are trying to give you wisdom. They're trying to give you when people play the devil's advocate, like the other side, so that you can see it from a different perspective, so that you can approach this in a way that's not just healthy for you, but it's going to stop an old cycle from happening. Now you have the Empress with the Six of Wands. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be quite frank. So, for a lot of Scorpios here, the Empress can be the card of birth, but it's also the card of creation. There's a lot of people here that really want to get started on their lives and their relationships. Scorpio, you might want to get married. You might want to start a family. You want to build something. The Empress is someone who births new situations. She creates it. Maybe you want to create a home, you create a life, create a family, create a business. But you want to do this in conjunction. You're tired. You want to move forward. You're done with this cycle. You have the Six of Wands. That's the universe saying, look, you did a good job. Like, please, Scorpio, don't get down on yourself if you find, like, I'm in the same space. No, you're not. You're not the same person. And this is why they're saying, look at this new idea, these epiphanies, these people that the universe is bringing in to help support you and give you a new viewpoint, is to help ensure not just that you're going to approach this differently, but that the outcome of the life that you desire, is going to unfold. You start out with a star, you're going to be good. The only way that you can kind of move backwards is by staying stuck. The Six of Wands is it's time to move forward, not just forward, but up. The Six of Wands is you've mastered this level. Now it's time for the next project, the next level. If maybe that to you is moving out with somebody, getting committed, getting married, or traveling the world, or whatever this is for you. But in relationships, you're meant to move on and forward. You have the Lovers card after that. It's on top of this. It's about moving forward in relationship. Sometimes we could get to only so far, and we're like, why can't I ever get past this point? Whether it's only dating somebody, I can't get past 6 months, and everything always goes down, or I could date for years and I'm just not getting married. I'm not trying to be too traditional here, but I'm just trying to give you an example. The theme of the week is the Ten of Wands, and guys, the Nine of Cups. It's not meant to be this difficult, Scorpio. I know every relationship, romantic or platonic, is going to have their problems. They're going to have their challenges, but they're not meant to be exhausting. The Ten of Wands is when you're doing all the freaking work. The Ten of Wands is you're burning your candle at both ends to hold up your end, to hold up that end, to please everybody, to keep the status quo. That's not sustainable. You can juggle for only so long. It is fucking exhausting. Pardon my French. But the Ten of Wands is when, if you want to keep trying to do this, it's going to take a toll on your body, and you're going to see it. It's going to feel yucky, lethargic. You're going to feel the pain. You're going to just feel no energy. You're meant for this. It's not saying that every relationship is perfect, but I personally feel if it's not like a good 80-20, like good 80% of the time, bad 20% of the time, something's off here. Think about your friendships. They aren't hard. Yeah, you can piss each other off every now and then, but there's love and you care. Don't mistake that. You're worth it. You're meant to be moving into a healthier new environments and relationships, but it's time to approach it in a new way so that you can get there. I feel you guys. It's my son. You guys can do this. This is a blessing. This is a blessing so that you can have that, But to each their own here, Scorpios. I hope this served you. If you like a more in-depth tarot session, a soul reading, or a distance healing, my link is down below. Otherwise, guys, have a beautiful week. Your dreams are unfolding, Scorpio. Have faith in yourself. Trust yourself. And I will see you guys next week for next week's readings.